Well, we went on a journey. The rest of this
Mhm.
floor was a journey. So I don't regret that.
Okay.
Yeah, no regrets. Hakuna Matata. I heard that somewhere.
Hurts.
His soul is leaving his body. Gobloidus, thank you.
Hakuna Matata. What's down this
Oh my
hallway?
I'm dying. That was so funny. Yeah, you walk down this hallway. You've come to the door that you see would open inward towards, like, not into the hall, but into the room that you would be going into. And looking down the hall, you see that there is another hallway leading to the south, very far, all the way down, with some more gaps in it of various other doors and entryways. Boop.
Do we hear anything as we kind of progress?
Great question. Go ahead and make perception checks.
24.
Perception.
Oh, your dice are hot.
Ooh, 22.
Another 20. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, another natural 20. Oh, the duality of man. Natural 20, natural 1. I just saw that.
Amazing. As you walk down, I think you don't hear anything like echoing down the corridors. And a 6 perception. Okay, so with the natural 20, you don't.
I mean, unless Latte can help me.
Sure, we'll love you. Laugh Latte has helped. So that's another natural 20. Double natural 20s.
Hey.
Nice.
As you're walking down the hallway, you don't hear any noises out of the ordinary. I'll say Gobloidus and Hex, because you guys got the natural 20s. You can have choose one of two choices in this moment. You can choose the doorway, or you can choose the end of the hallway.
I want the end of the hallway.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Oh, you would get the doorway then, Gobloidus. Is that okay?
Oh, hell yeah, we get both. I'm into it.
Excellent. So Hex, with your little latte boy's help, you look down the hall and you see at the very end of it, it looks like pieces of rubble. Wait, no, it's not rubble. The shapes are more uniform. Your eyes adjust to the gloom and you see that there are like remains of, like, it almost looks like furniture, you see like what clearly looks like the leg and a half of a table, right? Like a piece of, but it's like upside down. It's not like oriented the right way, right? But you can clearly tell like it's like a set of table legs like sticking up into the air. And you see there's also like maybe like a bit of fluff on the ground that like it looks like almost like the thing that you would put inside of a couch or something like that. It like that's just kind of like laying there, and it's like at the very end of the hallway over yonder. Let me go and ping that on the map for y'all. It's all the way down here.
I'll start relaying that to everyone.
Fluff? You say fluff?
Some type of fluff. An animal, maybe.
Yeah. I like flakes, fluff, and fungal matter.
Nice. God, they really nailed it with that final F. Gobloidus, while you're reminiscing about the different forms of detritus that you like, you kind of like lean up against the door, and as you do so, you feel a few things. One, you feel that there is a natural tension on the door, like something on the door is pushing on it. Like if you were to try to open it, like you would have to be like physically shoving the door. It's kind of like wedged almost as it was. But the second thing that you notice is it's almost imperceptible at first, but you're highly trained, highly adapted, roguish senses really tap into this, and you feel almost like an arrhythmic heartbeat, like through the door, like almost as if at a very subtle level you feel like the vibration of the door like beating like rhythmically, if that makes sense. Like it almost is like as like you're touching it, you can feel the vibration of something through the door, and it is rhythmic and happening continuously.
There's something alive in here.
Alive and potentially dangerous.
Well, it's just breathing. I don't know. It's blocking the door, though. Hey, thing, get out of the way. Knock, knock, knock.
Oh,
Gobloidus, as you knock your hand against the door, nothing happens.
I think it's tired or something. Is there a way around?
Yeah, as you
We
peek
could
down
try
the
down the hall.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Start scooting down the hall.
Amazing. Yeah, you y'all. So Gobloidus and Hex progress down the hall to the next door. Do Melkiel and Henrietta join?
Yeah, I'll come with.
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get too much from a heartbeat,
All right, amazing.
medically speaking.
All right, Gobloidus, you find yourself in front of the next door. What do you do?
Check for traps.
Go to make me a perception check. You don't sense that the door is trapped, and as you begin to as you begin to touch and get a sense of it, you don't even feel the weight pressing up against it.
Yeah, this one's clear. Try to open it.
The door opens, and you find yourselves in a large room. As you walk in, go ahead and make perception checks, everybody.
Cool.
Gotcha.
– 15.
23.
A 9.
18.
Wow, very nice. So everybody notices this. You all walk into a room. It is a 30-foot high room that is completely swept clean. There is no traces of dust or debris anywhere. The walls are carved with frescoes that depict like cyclopean cities of black stone submerged beneath raging seas. Almost as if they're underneath the water, right? Like these huge cities that are clearly submersed. And
Look at these cities. They're positively cyclopean.
Mel laughs at that one, but Henrietta thinks it's like a laugh that's kind of also making up for the last two.
No, fully.
It's like, oh, you slay me.
You just said a random word. Okay.
I get it.
For our listeners out there, I looked it up. Cyclopean means that it's made with irregular stone masonry instead of like bricks.
I had to Google it too when I first heard that word.
Yep. Frantically typing just a few seconds ago.
So everybody, I think. Oh well, Hex, you rolled a 9, right? Or are you having latte help?
That's right. No, I had a 9.
You had a 9. Okay. So everybody except for Hex. Hex, you see in that corner where that doorway is, you see just floating there is a skull that it's just kind of floating midway up in the room, like about 15 feet or so. It's just kind of positioned there.
Is it sleeping?
No, it's kind of just sat there normally. It's almost as if it's hovering.
I take out my squirt gun.
As Hex goes in, takes out his squirt gun, y'all are attention is directed towards that corner like properly for the first time, and as the rest of you take it in, you see the skull as well, and you realize it is not floating there, but the skull is actually suspended, and it is suspended in a huge gelatinous cube.
Oh no.
This room looks too clean. It's just like those hallways.
Just like the hallways.
Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
I mean, can we just shut the door? Oh no, it's that big.
Oh,
crap.
it's so
shit.
big. Oh,
almost touched it.
Gobloidus.
Oh no.
Gobloidus has just like walked right up next to it.
Could you pop up the initiative tracker, Timbo? Oh, okay,
Oh,
there it
yes,
is.
of course.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. It's so big.
It is how the kids say quite large.
I feel my body shriveling thinking about a gelatinous cube this large.
Isn't it good? It's so big.
It's bad. How did it get in here?
How did it get in here? It's so huge. It's literally 30 feet by 30 feet.
It's literally too big. It's too big.
He's a chunk. There we go. He's even got a special stat block. All right.
No.
What spells do I have?
Put it back.
Gotta be on the right layer, though.
Gobloidus, you're so far forward.
15.
Yeah, Cube, you're hogging all the dirt.
You do see a lot of detritus just floating inside of the cube. Lots of dirt, definitely.
Don't be tempted. Listen not to its siren song.
So because more than half the party, well, I'm gonna say what happens next is a surprise round where Hex is surprised and nobody else is, because only Hex failed on the roll.
That's fair.
So Hex, everybody was in the room at this point, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
scooch in. I'll leave Mach in the hall, but I'll just scooch in.
Yeah, feel free to put yourself in the room
Yeah.
wherever that makes sense.
I think Brew would probably scoot out after. I mean, she'll do that on our first thing. We're here for now. We're vibing.
Oh, I'm gonna be with my baby.
I'm wrapped up in so many layers right now. I'm like swaddling myself as hard as possible. This is such a large gelatinous cube.
I was about to ask, like, oh no, is it super cold? No, it's for comfort.
Well, it's a little
you're
chilly
worried.
in the room, if we're being honest. It's a little chilly. I did turn off my fan, but this is mostly comfort.
Oh my gosh.
No creature should be this large.
None.
Hex, are you? Shall I move you into the room?
Oh, yeah. I thought I did. My bad.
No, you're all good. All good. All right. Let me change the music. Of course.
Of course.
Have battle music. All right. Here we go. All right. That is going to put us at the top of the round. Melkiel.
Okay. Well. Hex. Oh no, you just surprise round. I forgot.
Surprise
Never
round.
mind. Never mind. Okay, this is not gonna work on this thing. Okay, I guess I'll just cast Sacred Flame.
Absolutely.
It's a little cantrip. And that's a Dex 14.
It does not have good dex. It's still crit though. So it got with a natural 20, it got a 16.
Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, it schlorped in the correct way, and Mel is just like trying to scoot everybody. I was like, I think we should leave and shut the door behind us. So let's start doing that. And he's going to move towards the door.
Yeah, because I imagine like the what was the ability again?
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, because I imagine the Sacred Flame is like most of your other abilities, very milky, and like it normally would have taken. I feel like it's just so huge that it's just like you tried to like convert that part of it into that light energy, and it just was able to rebuff it.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's leave. Let's leave and lock the door. Just rapid, just like heel noises on the way towards the door.
All right, amazing. Is that the end of your turn? I believe you have enough movement to step out the door if you'd like.
Well, just in case they need any assistance, because I can always Shield of Faith on somebody.
Good point.
Gobloidus is right there. Yeah, you know what? Shield of Faith on Gobloidus, just in case, because he's like right there and he's already hurt. So that is a +2 to your AC, Gobloidus.
+2? Great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What does the Shield of Faith look like?
Okay, I think seeing the Sacred Flame kind of bounce off and it's completely rebuffed, Mel just tenses and that energy is drawn towards Gobloidus and it becomes kind of like he would like this, kind of like a layer of kind of like almost yogurt, you know, like that kind of, it's just very soft and kind of covering his vitals. This is for your protection. I cannot stress this enough. Do not eat it. Do not eat it. I will be very upset and disappointed if you eat your protection.
It's too fresh right now. Once it gets a little sour, then I'll be interested.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
So emoliating.
It's good for your skin.
Incredible. Amazing. I love it. Gobloidus gains yogurt armor. Excellent. That is going to make it the gargantuan gelatinous cube's turn. The gargantuan gelatinous cube's turn is going to
just scoop all of us.
Yeah, it's going to dash and get its movement 30 feet. So it's just going to scoop everybody.
Oh my god.
Schlorp. Everybody go ahead and make DC 12 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
Everybody who is not surprised does this at regular. Hex, who is surprised, you would do this at advantage or a disadvantage. But even so, 15 is good enough.
15. Oh, Mel.
Mel was on the way out the door and his heel got stuck and he just got dragged back in.
By your heel.
This is very disrespectful, I must say.
Incredible. Okay, so everybody who succeeded, so that's everybody except for Melkiel, you get pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. So you can choose where you end up.
Well, Bree's gonna go hang out with Matcha. Yeah, I'll go outside.
Oh, it didn't post the damage. Okay. Melkiel, you're gonna take 3d6 acid damage as the cube consumes and engulfs you. You cannot breathe, so you're beginning to suffocate. You are restrained, and you're gonna take a bunch of damage as at the start of the cube's next turn, as the acid just begins to eat away at you. Yeah, you're floating inside of it, kind of stuck. You see the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
No, I haven't.
It's real good. Reference.
Hex and Gobloidus just here. Go! And I'm like yelling through all the ooze. It's like, I'll get Val!
Amazing.
What?
Hang on, let me get closer. I can't hear you.
Run!
I'll have to get inside of there to talk to you. I can't hear you.
Amazing. I will also say, as the cube moves, the skull moves with it, affixed in the dead center of it.
No, great.
Gobloidus, it's your turn.
Oh, concentration check for.
Oh yeah, concentration for
Gobloidus's-
Shield of Faith.
That's just like a flat D20, right? Oh no, it's half the damage you took, right?
Or 10, whichever is higher. So DC 10 concentration check. It would be a con save.
Okay.
13, you make
okay.
it. Yeah,
You're fine.
as the acid begins to eat away, you are able to maintain that divine connection to the yogurt covering Gobloidus' body. Basic. That's Gobloidus' turn.
All right, Gobloidus is going to take out his magical rapier and stab into the cube.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to hit. 14 will do it. Go ahead and roll damage. And add sneak attack.
$16 total.
Nice. Yeah, you just cut into it with your rapier, which surprisingly, like as the magic blade like digs into it, you see it just begin to like almost like carve a tunnel out of the cube. And it's just like the cube doesn't really have like much of a reaction to this, but it does. You do kind of feel it like jiggle uncertainly under as you are diving into it. Very nice. Anything else for Gobloidus?
Yeah, then he's gonna take everyone's advice and he's gonna use a rogue action to disengage and try to get up to the top door.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you try the door?
He makes it just to the door.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Alrighty. That is going to make it Henrietta's turn.
I'm going to grab Mel and pull.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay, I'm not great at this, but I'm going to try and help you, Mel.
I'd guide you if I could.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not an athletics. It's a DC 12 strength check.
Well, that's not any better.
Can you do like a cartwheel and use the momentum?
Okay, well, we're gonna try and do our best. I wasn't really built for strength, but here goes. And she'll pull and get a 13.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, Henrietta, you like dig your feet into the carved stone tiles of the ground and shove your arm wrist deep into the ooze, grabbing Melkiel's wrist, and your servos begin to strain and groan, and you can feel yourself going past like factory standards, right? Like you can feel the pieces of you
with
kind
my
of grinding.
-1 to strength.
With a
for
minus
sure.
1 to strength, and you can feel like oh man, this is like as you said, this is not what I was built for. But you manage it, and with a sharp tug, Melkiel slurps onto the ground next to you.
And was that my action?
That would have been your action.
Okay. Well, I think we're just here then.
Mel is,
I'll close the door.
coughing.
I'll try and as loudly as possible so Hex can hear it slam the door.
If you the door is kind of in this midpoint where you're at, you can slam it, but you'd have to be on the opposite side of it.
Then sorry, we're behind the door right now?
No, it's to the right. The familiars are kind of in the way.
Okay.
That out the way.
Yeah, we'll get the familiars out here. I'll drag Mel out with me.
Oh wait, no. This actually no. Sorry, that is my bad.
Okay.
This is the door. So yeah, you can shut that door. I'm gonna say it will take an attack of opportunity at you, but it will be at disadvantage because it's like into a closing gap. He is a pseudopod whips out around the corner. Disadvantage. 9 to hit. You're just able to shut it on the tentacle, and it just snaps off and becomes just goo on the ground, inanimate. Amazing. That's it for Henrietta?
Yes.
Excellent. That is going to make it Hex's turn.
Okay. Can it make a wisdom save?
Definitely. 7.
All right, it is now feared of Hex, as Hex becomes whatever it fears the most.
As your what spell is this?
Fear.
As you cast fear, you like reaching out to tap into this creature's deepest, most heartfelt fear. You reach in and find it is nothingness. It is a blank void, and you realize that this creature is potentially too simple to be frightened. It has the immunity of the condition frightened.
All right, I ran out of there.
All right. It has already taken an attack of opportunity, so you can move off without issue.
Yeah. I'm getting out.
Perfect. That it for Hexen?
Yep, that's it for me.
Alrighty. Melkiel, the door is shut. I mean, I feel like... Sorry, one second.
Get out. Okay.
Sorry about that one. Just minor technical issues. As is always. Thank you, Nova Rosa, as well for the Prime sub. I'm gonna say at this point, like, I think that I think that we're good to drop out of initiative because y'all are kind of like I don't think this cube is really gonna be able to get out at y'all. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's large. Are they able to?
Technically, it's gargantuan.
You know what? I rescind my laugh from earlier. Take it back.
Wait, no, that was a Henrietta laugh, not an Arthur laugh.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say that we drop out of initiative and y'all are back. Like, you know that there's this cube in this room. If you want to, like, I think that you could cut it down, like, out the doorway, like, because you have range spells and stuff. You know, it's not impervious to damage or anything, right? Like, you can handle this.
Just start blasting it from the door.
Exactly, right?
Wait, that is a strat. Mel's gonna kind of like hustle to the other hallway, just kind of calling for them to make sure they were able to get out on the other side, though.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna press to
shots.
I'm gonna press to digitate the goo out here, so that Hex and Gobloidus can't find this goo pile. Just gonna clean that up real quick.
Well, meanwhile, Mel's just dripping.
One second.
Dripping
Oh.
slime. It's like, of course.
Florida bugs wait for no man, unfortunately, so I had to step away to deal with something. But I think actually this is the perfect time. Let's go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break. 15-minute break.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are going to be back very shortly. Stick around for the rest of the Goopy Gooey episode.